హలో నమస్తే, వెల్కమ్ టు పాడ్కాస్ట్. భారతదేశంలో బీసీల గురించి, భారతదేశంలో బీసీ లెక్కల గురించి, భారతదేశంలో బీసీల రాజకీయ ప్రాతినిధ్యం గురించి చర్చించినప్పుడల్లా మనకు వినిపించే పేరు బీపీ మండల్. బీపీ మండల్ సిఫారసులు అమలు అయి ఉంటే ఈ దేశంలో బీసీల పరిస్థితి ఇంకా బాగుండేది, ఎస్సీ ఎస్టీల పరిస్థితి ఇంకా బాగుండేది. ఇలాంటి చర్చలు చాలామంది బీసీ మేధావులు, బీసీ రాజకీయ నాయకులు చేస్తుంటారు. కానీ బీపీ మండల్ సిఫారసుల అమలుకు మాత్రం ఏ ప్రభుత్వం ఇప్పటివరకు ముందుకు రాని పరిస్థితి ఉంది అనే ఆరోపణలు కూడా ప్రభుత్వాలపై చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. బీపీ మండల్ జయంతి 105వ జయంతి సందర్భంగా బీపీ మండల్ తనయుడు సూరజ్ మండల్, డాక్టర్ సూరజ్ మండల్ ప్రస్తుతం అంతా ఉన్నారు. బీపీ మండల్ ఏం ఆకాంక్షించారు బీసీల కోసం, ఎస్సీ ఎస్టీల కోసం? బీపీ మండల్ చేసిన సిఫారసులు ఏంటి? ఆ సిఫారసులు ఎందుకు అమలు అవ్వట్లేదు? ఇప్పుడు ఏ రాజకీయ పార్టీ అటువంటి సిఫారసులను అమలు చేయగలదు? రాజకీయ పార్టీలు ఆ సిఫారసులను అమలు చేసేలా ఏ రకమైన ఒత్తిడి తీసుకురావాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది? సూరజ్ మండల్తో మాట్లాడదాం. ఆయన మనతో ఉన్నారు. సార్ నమస్తే. వెల్కమ్ టు ఈహా.
Thank you.
What exactly BP Mandal is?
BP Mandal has become an idea. It has become an icon. BP Mandal is now an identity of backward classes, which was not there earlier. Identities of various castes of backward classes. For example, Yadavs, or in over here you have other castes like Munnar Kapu, Muddiraj, and all these
Gaudas,
Padmashali and all these. They used to be, they were a different communities which were not united. With the recommendation of Mandal Commission, they have realized that they have to come together and stand together. They stood together in Bihar, in Uttar Pradesh. They are in power. They are coming together in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. I see them to be future leaders of this state, and also for their emancipation of their own communities and for the emancipation of generally the poor sections of Telangana.
Can you explain the core recommendations? What is the core recommendations of Mandal Commission? One or two?
Mandal Commission recommended 40 different recommendations, but they have not been accepted. They have not been implemented. Two recommendations have been implemented. The first recommendation was implemented by Shri V.P. Singh when he was the Prime Minister on 7th August 1990. That was 27% of jobs in central government services. That was not a very small thing. It opened a great way for the backward classes to enter into civil services. And then to have a representation in the ruling elite of the country. That was not liked. There were huge protests against it. And you can realize that when protests were so strong, they were because the entrenched interest didn't want to lose their sway and their hold over the ruling system of the country. The second most important, which has been implemented, is by Shri Arjun Singh in 2007, when he said that the recommendations according to Mandal Commission, the students should get 27% of reservation in educational institutions of central government. That is in IITs, IIMs, Delhi University, JNU, Jamia, all these Hyderabad University and these central universities what we have. So this was a great opening, in fact more greater than just jobs, because this was opening the education for a section of people who have been deprived of any education for last so many centuries. And there are other recommendations.
What are the political recommendations for political representation?
The political recommendations include that in every municipal election, in the 3-tier Panchayati Raj system, 27% of OBCs should be represented at every level.
Okay.
Apart from this, there are other important recommendations which I think are can serve the society much more. That is, for examples, if you have a contract of the government, 27% of those contracts should go to the backward classes. If you have outsourced your system, your jobs, 27% should be there. And in fact, Mandal Commission says that if any private infrastructure comes up at the cost of government's help and government's loan, even their 27% representation for backward classes is necessary. That means reservation in private sector also.
Okay. I'm watching your speeches regarding BC caste census. I think Bihar state doing it now.
Yes.
What is the importance? What is the use for censing BC caste votes for BCs and other thing?
Caste census is an important factor. The first backward class commission, which was called Kalelkar Commission, recommended this also. Again, second, that is Mandal Commission, also said that either in 1981 or 1991, the census should include caste-based enumeration of the population. It was not done. In 2011, there was a unanimous resolution of the parliament in UPA government, which said that castes should be part of the census. However, the ministers then, like Pranab Mukherjee and P. Chidambaram, they made a misrepresentation of that resolution, and instead of asking the caste census or the census commissioner of India to go to do that, they entrusted this job to Ministry of Urban Development and Rural Development and Urban Affairs, and granted 5,000 crores to do it. They called it caste survey. That was one very legal aspect was there, that it didn't have the same legal connotation as what would have happened if the census commissioner did it. However, even the results of that count, which was given during the present BJP government, is not being given to the people. I don't know why they are hiding it. It has been given to Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog is sitting over it. Now, one important question what you asked, how is that important? Every time the representation of backward classes is asked for, the court says that what is your population? So there is no data. And when the people go in for data, the government, the same court stops them from doing so. So Parliament passed a resolution at this in this Parliament,
Same Parliament, yeah.
that all state governments can do caste surveys so that they know the population whom they are serving, how to bring about a change in the lifestyle of people who are very downtrodden, community-wise, caste-wise. However, this being done by Bihar government, which has been stopped twice by the court. There is a huge discontentment.
Yet to be completed.
It is now the Supreme Court has finally given the signal that okay, it can go ahead. But why is there restlessness on this census? Because this doesn't just say who are deprived. It also says that who are cornering 99% of the resources of the country, who are cornering the wealth of this country, who has got all the jobs in this country. You will be surprised to know, if the caste census is done, it will come back that not only the backward classes are deprived, even one or two communities only have cornered all the wealth, all the resources, all the jobs, and they are everywhere in ruling system, and the others are not. So that will open the eyes of the people. People do not want that people should know the fact. So that is why the importance is there, and that is why there is a sort of objection to why census is being done.
Okay. Now, OBC PM ruling India. Is BP Mandal will be happy if he alive now?
Mandal Commission did not give the community of the present Prime Minister as backward class.
Really?
He adorned that status. He took over that status himself when he was the Chief Minister of the state of Gujarat. So, and by the actions what he has done, all the OBC's reservations have been done away with. Every time a OBC reservation has to be given, there is a manipulation of the roster. There is a EWS factor brought in. It is almost zero now. So obviously Mandalji would have been not only pained, he would have been rather disillusioned by what this government is doing. So in no way can the present Prime Minister claim to be a OBC because all the OBC, his secretariat doesn't even have a single OBC secretary. The entire cabinet, all the ministries doesn't have a single OBC secretary. There are not even a single, at present, one or two High Court judge or Supreme Court judge might have come. Overall, there is big zero in judiciary for the backward classes. For every financial assistance, there is no OBC to be given. There was a misrepresentation made by people who took money and fled from this country that they are OBCs. This was again created by BJP. Let me tell to your viewers and all the people, not just of Telangana, entire nation, not a single of them belong to OBC. OBCs are not given more than 100 crores. Not even a single OBC must have been given a loan of more than 100 crores. So, and this amount which has been embezzled by the people are in lakhs of crores. So, and these people from Gujarat with the same surname as that of the Prime Minister, they are not OBCs anyway.
So you are not recognizing Modi as OBC. You are also not recognizing it.
Not only not recognizing, I am saying that we are very pained to see that whatever justice should have been done, what we call social justice, is not only not being done, they are being targeted. Targeted not just by central government, even in places like Telangana, in Andhra. And you just look at the present elections, how they are being held. We know very well in Telangana, more than 65% of the population is of backward classes. But you see the list of the majority of the political parties. Do they have even 49%? No. And the party which is in power, they have got edge. But the party like Congress party who wants to come to power, they are also not giving any representation to SC/STs and OBCs. So how can they expect a change in the elections?
They are giving at least SC/ST seats. They have
that is reserved. They have to give under the constitution provision. They cannot
they are got that can give 2 seats in every parliament segment.
What Jagan Reddy did in Andhra Pradesh, I think it should be appreciated. In the recently held, after BP Mandal's statue was unveiled in Guntur, he made the announcement of MLC tickets. And he very categorically said and did, he gave 50% representation to different castes of backward classes. And divided it amongst them, which is appreciated. If that sort of step is taken by any government, it should be appreciated, and we will obviously support it. And we look forward for it also.
Okay. You are frequently visiting Telugu states. What is the agenda behind it?
I am very much surprised that for last 70 years, not even a single backward class person has become Chief Minister of either the United Andhra Pradesh or now of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. What I am surprised is that the population of backward classes is so big over here. These states are supposed to have developed. They have developed. Hyderabad has become one of the centers of finance and culture of country. But has this development been shared with people of backward class? No. So my view is that since my family and from my great-grandfather days till my grandfather and father, everybody worked for the society, we feel that in Andhra and Telangana, the backward classes should be given, and there is love of the people. And in fact, now I have decided to, next interview I will be giving you in Telugu.
Oh.
So I am very much sure. So because so many times I have come and the kind of love and respect I have got due to my family tradition and my grandfather, I humbly give all my respect and regard to the people of Telangana.
You are going to learn Telugu in 2 months.
Obviously, I'll be giving an interview means I will be learning good enough to not only, now I can understand some of the things you say, Today I was a bit hesitant because I didn't want to reply something else and you were asking me something else. But next time your questions and my answers both will be in Telugu.
Okay. What is your final words about BP Mandal? What is Mandal Commission regarding?
BP Mandal was a man of integrity. One of the most important thing which he gave importance in life was that a politician or a person representing the backward sections of society should be very honest. They will not only be honest financially, they will be honest to the cause that they are doing. Second part is that recommendations of Mandal Commission was done in such a systematic way, in such a refined way, that the entire Supreme Court constitutional bench couldn't find a single word or single line which was unconstitutional or which went beyond what reference he was given. So that is a document which I think, and I request people who are learned people of Telangana, all the advocates, all the professors, all the students, they should at least go through it. It is a document which will not only give respect to BP Mandal after they go through it, it will also be an eye-opener for them, for the community. And for that matter, I appreciate your channel's consistent struggle and service to the downtrodden people of Telangana. And that is why it is not only a matter of privilege, it is a great honor for me that I have come to your interview. And I appeal to all the viewers that this channel should be given love and respect. They want to give, if they are of backward class and they want to give to BP Mandal, they should give to this channel also.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All the very best for your efforts. Thank you very much,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you. ఇది ఇవాల్టి పాడ్కాస్ట్ బీపీ మండల్ కమిషన్ సిఫారసుల అమలు కోసం ఇప్పుడు బీసీ ఎస్సీ ఎస్టీ యువత అంతా ఫైట్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది, పోరాటం చేయాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది. బీపీ మండల్ కమిషన్కి ఇచ్చిన సిఫారసుల్లో కొన్ని మాత్రమే అమలు చేశారు, ఇంకా అమలు చేయాల్సినవి చాలా ఉన్నాయి. వాటి అమలు కోసం ఉద్యమం చేయాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది, ఫైట్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది. ప్రభుత్వాలు, పార్టీలు కూడా ఆ దిశగా ఆలోచన చేయాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది అనేది బీపీ మండల్ తనయుడు సూరజ్ మండల్ చెప్తున్నమాట. చూస్తూనే ఉండండి EHA TV.